Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to give you guys one of the craziest duels runs I've had lately, and it follows a trend that I've seen. The cast the first spell you played this turn twice treasure. That is a really powerful one. It used to be Robes of Godliness was, kind of like the holy grail. It used to be everything you played after like 5 or 6 wins. Now it's the double spell. Now, I don't think the double spell is actually, the strongest treasure. It might be, but I think it's pretty close. I think it's really close and maybe not even the strongest. I would consider 2 others in that same like tier 1 category. I would consider all of your minions costing 2 or less have poisonous. That includes tokens and shit. It's like an aura based one. Crazy powerful. And believe it or not, I've never seen anyone with it, but I have personally got it once. You can get the flag, which gives all of your cards +1/+1 anywhere all the time, unsilenceable. Okay, so those 3 are like tier 1. I actually think double spell might not be the best, but again, the reason I think you see it so much, I think it's much more common to show up than the other 2. So with that in mind, here's what you might want to try if you get the double spell treasure. Enjoy.
I think I'll do a Druid run. I think my last Druid deck was quite good. Use more beasts? No, I'm just gonna hope to draft more beasts. What? Why didn't I draw cards? Is that bugged? I played mine first, so my whenever should trigger before his whenever. What the fuck? They're both when you attack. I played mine first. Why didn't I draw cards? It's after you attack, even though it says differently? Well, fuck me. Vegan order? Yeah. I think if I lose the next one, I'm just gonna restart the run. This is just dumb. Spell damage +1 ain't too bad, but I kinda like the secrets. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, well, hopefully I don't get fucked this one. Like, I obviously would not have attacked there. It's just, English didn't hold up. I don't know what else to say. I can heal if he doesn't kill me. But of course he will. Yay! 0-2. Can't do anything because hunters... My last 2 Druid runs played 4 hunters in the first 2 games. Like... If I don't get some insane shit here, I don't know. Actually, my deck is pretty good. It just can't beat fucking aggro decks with 20 health. Fine. Greedy deck. Okay. Then play something to counter aggro, but there's like no aggro decks after like 4 wins. The problem is 4 wins is considered winning because your MMR goes up. Okay. Well, they do have 3 of those. Oh, actually, Princess is pretty good. Anna Saber is a pretty bad beast. Those are just super terrible beasts. Oh, I guess it's gonna be Mana Saber. double spell in this. Have to do it, right? Have to do it. Yeah, let's go more beasts, I guess. It's such a cool deck, but we're just sudden death because it's playing Hunter at the start. What's that? Yes, of course it's a good photo. They're all good photos. All of them. Rania posted a photo from when we went to a park. Basically, we researched the best parks for fall colors, and then we hit almost all of them up. We still have a few left to go to. We tried to go to one earlier last week, but it was really muddy and couldn't make it happen.
Witness the ways of my forest.
Redemption explosive. Okay. Warlock is the worst, so the fact that the Warlock's still alive is kind of crazy, but the Band of Bees makes sense.
Running out of time.
Oh wow. 5, 6, 7.
Boss of me.
Yeah, 0 attack poison doesn't do anything. Power overwhelming. The guardian animals should wait a little bit, I believe, because if I do double lightning bloom, I have 0 mana next turn. So if I don't get good cards there, I'm pretty boned.
They're not trapped. They're not pets.
Yeah, I think I'll Starfall again. Yeah, he's low on cards. The hero power doesn't draw. I guess it does. That's the kind of shit you have, but it typically doesn't draw. Oh, I actually made a misplay. I should have drawn cards. Thank you for the concede. I literally got offered this before. Moonfire, Malygos under balance. I guess I'll do that. Balance Druid spams Moonfire in World of Warcraft. Oh, I know the roots. It's just, that's certainly not how your average Hearthstone player would interpret it. This guy's like, yeah, play up top.
I must return to the field.
Double spell is really busted, yes. It's among my top 3 most broken treasures now that Robes is gone. Double spell jars, I guess. Okay. Oh, beasts. Beasts without more guardian animals. That's actually pretty okay. Murloc is so bad. It is. This deck is pretty crazy. Yeah, but we're just sudden death, and like every deck is high rolly because of treasures, so there is there's no certainty of this working out all that well. He also has double treasure. Or double spell. Wow. That is really cool.
Time is of the essence.
Elune, guide my lands.
My cards are really terrible though.
For a loon.
Time is of the essence.
Students, this class will be outside.
Now!
Not my best day on the job.
Trying to figure out if there's a better spell or something here.
A clear garden for a
Time is of the essence.
Wait, is he dead? No, not quite.
Some thrive, some
Yeah, so like I said, with treasures you can really high roll to a point where you can't lose. Fortunately, that happened to me. Okay, so group learning is cards that the game thinks I need. Murloc Tidehunter. Violet Teacher. Like... Okay. Because I do have a number of spells in Sea Giant. Okay. The game knows I need Murlocs. You always need Murlocs. Oh wow, an aggro rogue is still alive.
I don't actually mean you any harm.
That's actually quite a problem.
You are neither student nor teacher. Why are you here?
Wrath is still a double kill. That's pretty crap. Double spell. Figures. Redemption and counterspell. Counterspell might just hit the coin, which would be terrible, of course. This should work. It should cast both of them on the same... It doesn't? Okay. Nice play. Thanks. Sick play, bro.
You don't pick the ones.
Whatever, it's a reasonable expectation that that would have worked. Does it just do the secret thing twice now? So he can get his initial hand back. That's actually hilarious.
Tried my best.
Oh, that was quick. Subchat has gone a little bit quieter because of duels, perhaps. I'm not sure. This is pretty good. Royal Gift's pretty nice too, but I think I like the coin pouch to stay alive and to not mill, which might help against some of the controlled decks out there. If they make a 15-15 Khalif, do they need to win the match? Or can they concede to play 2 points? They're not allowed to concede unless there's a reasonable chance of winning. That's part of the rules. I think that's pretty important. Because otherwise people would constantly concede until they get crazy treasures and stuff. It's lame. They also can game the MMR system by constantly conceding. Super lame. So they get the points for completing an achievement right away, but they have to play out their games.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Spell damage and Hagatha's. Got it. Why so hard achievements just +1 point? Because the idea is some players will want to do super try hard min-max, just play the game, and some players will go for as many achievements as possible. And I think a good number of players will do something in between. They'll try to have like a good deck while fitting in an achievement or two. So we want to have them pointed adequately.
Students, today's class will be outside.
So that there's this created balance. What happens if they get sniped? They shouldn't. There are a few measures so the players don't get sniped. I don't want to go into that right now, though, of course. Okay.
You fight me, you get
Why not 4 teams of 4? We want RNG to be mellowed out. Okay? If there's 4 teams of 4, there's going to be a lot more variance. We want it to be relatively close.
It says explode.
Overdraw? That's okay. Still tons of cards in the deck. How many runners do I have? A lot. When does the Rivals thing start in Europe? I don't know Europe time very well, man. England time would be 8 p.m. What's that? Yeah. Oh, they're doing daylight? Oh.
The only bad thing about being the best is how lonely it is. I don't have time for this.
Easy. They are playing against the public. There are some anti-snipe measures, though. And please don't do your darndest to mess with them. We're trying to have as honest of a competition as possible. The best way to avoid sniping is to turn off your monitor. I'll let them know.
Please, your unbound plans cannot compare with me. There is magic you do not know.
I think I'm gonna go for a pretty YOLO play here. Okay, double spell is a little bit concerning.
Better hurry.
I think I'm going to try this. Because I don't think he would keep a devolving missiles in his opening hand. That's the only reason.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Wait, what the fuck?
I didn't know you had it in you.
I can literally see the mana crystals. I'm 4 overloaded? Yeah, but this... Okay, now I haven't played Overload Shaman and Constructed for a while, but it did not used to work this way. If you would overload yourself and coin, you could still play a 1-drop. In the times of Tunnel Trog. I don't know when they changed this. But seemingly they changed this. Holy shit.
You fight me, you get burned.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, so if I had the coin here, this would be pretty useful.
Nature speaks through us.
What the fuck?
Listen. True mastery takes dedication.
Yeah, I'm dead. He had a high roll opener and I mostly got wrecked by the game mechanic. If I could crush that, still have my guy, and draw an extra card, that would have been totally fine. But yeah, I can't really win here. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm at 8-2, but I started at 0-2 because I played 2 hunters in my first 2 games, so we just play sudden death. Yeah, it's a real bummer actually. I was hoping to play this a little more.
Oh, it says explode.
Rip. But it's such a sick deck too. Yeah, but it's kind of like that. Basically, if you start aggro, your decks almost end in lame-ass decks. If you start with, like, potential combo or control, you can have really cool decks. But if you start combo or control, there's a very good chance you start at 0-2 because you cannot beat aggro. Like, aggro goes against aggro 50-50. And it's a 0 skill 50-50. Like, you just win or lose straight up because 20 health is dumb. And like aggro against control, it's like aggro like 90% chance to win.